A little Picasso to the back corner.
BYU just continues to stay on the attack.
Davis behind her head, tips it.
Hannah Billeter, one of the team's best servers.
And everything going BYU's way.
It's felt that way over the past couple of matches.
Yep.
Everything going BYU's way. Welcome back to BYU Sports Nation live at Studio B. I'm Spencer Linton. He is Jerem Jordan. And you just saw highlights of her, Hannah Billeter, one of the best servers on the BYU team, and her head coach, Heather Olmstead, are with us to preview.
Who thinks she's still one of the best servers on the team in practice, right? Are you feeling that way?
You'd have to ask Hannah.
A conversation perhaps for another day. Okay.
Watch Heather pass in the games. The ball comes towards her. Got the platform, the whole thing.
Love that. We're previewing the final week of the season. And, Coach, we'll start here. It feels like your team, and you've navigated some really, really rough patches and have had a lot of roster movement and injuries. And to your credit, it feels like you're playing your best volleyball right now. How do you see it?
Yeah, I thought the team just did a great job staying the course. They were really assertive last week. We turned to just focusing on self. So get better in your little domain that you can work on your skills and refine those, and then the whole team's going to rise up. And I think the team really bought into that. And we'd been playing well leading up to last week. We weren't getting maybe the outcome that we wanted, so we just had to focus on the task, and the ladies did that. They really bought into that, and it showed last week in our matches.
Two massive performances. Arizona, number 13 Kansas. You guys sweep the Jayhawks. How did the team come together, like Heather was talking about, to buy in and get two big wins?
Yeah, I feel like we just played BYU volleyball, and we're just doing a good job of staying together and just having confidence within ourselves and with each other. So it's been really cool and fun.
Yeah, Hannah, what is the key to when you're not getting the results, as you point out, but you feel like you're still playing okay? Like that's sometimes that can be very frustrating. Like I feel like we're good enough to win these matches, but we're not. So how do you stay in it and maintain the proper attitude so that you can come back and bounce back and win a couple of big matches like you have?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of adversity, and like practices have been, we just have to compete in practice, and like even though we might not get the outcome we want, like we're just working hard every day, and we know that it's going to come, and so we're just working together and just playing our game. So yeah.
Do you have the numbers to practice like you want?
Yeah.
Because you have like 5 players out.
They're killing it every day in practice. And I think just to what Hannah's saying, I think we talk a lot about just life is about handling the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs. And it's sometimes more important how you show up in those rough moments than when you have good moments, right? So talking about how well we're playing, we just want to be confident but be humble. We want to just keep putting the work in. You know, we don't want to just rest on last week. Like they've been working hard all season, and so we're seeing some of those results. But again, we've been playing good. So we're excited just to get back to practice today. They're doing great at practice. We're good. And a tough match tomorrow and Saturday, and keep moving forward.
In a strange way, it's probably almost more gratifying to watch your team respond this way. Your brother Sean has talked about this. Like, man, these are the seasons. Like, people on the outside look at this are like, oh, that's frustrating. No, I really enjoy the growth. So what level of pride do you take that your team's doing this right now because of the adversity?
Yeah, absolutely. You want them to lean into those tough moments. You want them to understand that life, this is going to happen outside of college athletics and when they leave here. And Hannah's about to experience that and go spread her wings and go, you know, do whatever she's going to do. And she's just done a great job for us, you know, showing up every day. And when we have players that show up every day and work hard, you know, you can take that into after post athletics, and that's what we're trying to teach them. And so we really want them to lean into those uncomfortable moments, and there's been quite a few.
I wish that the Big 12 had done with football what is happening with volleyball, which is senior night against Utah. What are the emotions of not only trying to beat Utah after the reverse sweep, 2 weeks ago, but also your last match in the Smith Fieldhouse where you played some epic games?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it hasn't really hit me until probably tomorrow because we've just been in it and like focusing on our next match. But like, it is kind of a cool way to end it because it's like a rivalry match, like in the field house. Like, honestly, it's just been such a like amazing opportunity to play here, and I'm just super excited, even though it's going to be sad to end, but what a way to end it though. So yeah.
Coach, how do you feel about the prospect, as Jaron brought up, of hosting Utah on senior night?
Yeah, we're really excited to celebrate Hannah and Elena and Macy and just thank them for 2 years, 4 months, and 4 years. You know, they've all had their own journey through BYU, but it's all come to this, end of the season where they get to play with their teammates one last time in the Smith Fieldhouse and represent BYU and put on that jersey and play their best, and then we get to have another match and hopefully more matches after that. So I think it's exciting. We talk about it being the most important match of the year just because it's the next match on our schedule. And it happens to be senior night against, a team that's playing well, and we're playing well, so we're excited to go see, how well we can play.
Claire Little Chambers and Suli Davis have been fantastic the last several matches. What has changed for them? Because it feels like they've gone up a notch. Specifically, Claire Little Chambers is keeping the ball in play a little more, it feels like.
Yeah, I think they're both just really focusing on being assertive and focusing on themselves and what they can do to raise the level of their play that then raises the level of the team. So they're making some really good decisions. We're getting some really good passing. Alex is distributing the ball really well, and then they're making smart shots, and those are going down. And so we got to get them to just keep swinging, keep being assertive, keep having that confidence. I think confidence is huge, right? And they can build off that confidence for this past couple matches, but we know every match has its own story, and so we're excited to go create that tomorrow as a team, through a lot of good play and people like Hannah that go in and serve and give us opportunities to point score. And our side out and our point scoring has been good the past couple matches. Again, even if we weren't getting the outcomes, we've been playing well, and so that's exciting.
BYU women's volleyball head coach Heather Olmstead and one of her key seniors, Hannah Billeter, on BYU Sports Nation. Hannah, let's zoom out and look at your BYU career and the decision that you made a while back to attend BYU. How do you feel like that decision has shaped who you are and what happens for the remainder of your life?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously chose BYU because I want to play at one of the highest levels, and now we're in the Big 12. Like, every match is a battle, and I mean, that's why I came to BYU. And I feel like, just like what Heather was saying, like, all my experiences and everything I've been through here has shaped me, like, in the outside world, and I've learned so much, and I know I'm just going to be a better person because of it, so.
There were massive amounts of BYU fans at TCU. I think everyone that's ever met Suli showed up. Everyone that's probably ever met you showed up. What was that match in particular like? Because not only the crowd, but you guys have two devastating injuries in the match, yet you beat number 10 TCU. What was that match like?
Yeah, that was honestly probably one of my favorite matches I've ever played in. And just the adversity we went through, like, I'm so proud of my whole team, and everyone was a part of it, and it was just really cool to have that many fans there too supporting us. Like, it felt like we were in the field house, and just like our energy, and yeah, it was just awesome.
Word is that Suli Davis's dad bought 250 tickets. 250, that's awesome.
Quite a showing.
That's amazing.
That's an expensive credit card.
I was told they were $3 a piece, so shout out TCU for hooking them up.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Affordable.
Whew. Heather, what do you feel like your team needs to do to take the next step and get ready for not just these two matches, but the postseason, which is always so fun and high level for a squad like BYU?
Yeah, we're just going to keep sticking to the process, keep being ourselves, keep grinding, practice today and look forward to tomorrow. But they're doing such a good job of just staying the course and leaning into each other. Hannah said staying together, playing for each other, and really having pride in that. And the volleyball's been coming, and we're getting better every day. So I guess the opportunity just to compete, put on the jersey as many times as we get throughout the end of this year is what we're looking forward to, is seeing how good this group can be in the next couple matches and beyond.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the first time you're home for Thanksgiving in the last few years?
It's been a while, so we get to be home with each other and with our families, and then fly out the next day.
And it's Colorado Saturday, so it's nice. You can go on Friday. Yeah.
Let's go. Well deserved. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma for the match against Utah. Go get it done.
We'll take it. Thank you.
8 Eastern tomorrow night, ESPN Plus, BYU versus Utah on senior night. Check it out.